Chris Dodd's mortgage papers.
I don't know. He's been looking for a while. Chris Dodd's mortgage papers. The chairman of the Senate Banking Committee has promised he was going to cough up the documents. I think he was going to do that this summer for the 2 homes that he had refinanced with Countrywide Financial in 2003. Dodd got a sweet deal from Countrywide that, little people like us, we couldn't have qualified for. We're still waiting for those papers. It's been more than 6 months. That's more than 270,000 minutes. During that time, while Chris Dodd was looking for his mortgage papers, 47 million babies have been born. 500,000 Americans have lost their homes. I wonder if they know where their mortgage papers are. Here to play the game, where in the world are... No, you got to start, Frank, you got to start the... Wait, no, hang on just a second. You got to start the music. Here to play the... You ready? Here we go. Here to play the game... Cheap show.
Tell me where in the world are
Chris Dodd's mortgage papers.
All right, here is Rick Green. He's a columnist from the Hartford Courant. Hello, Rick.
Nice to be with you.
You look as excited to be on this show as Ben Stein was.
It's Friday afternoon.
Well, okay. So, Rick, where are Chris Dodd's mortgage papers?
Well, they got to be somewhere. I mean, I know where mine are.
I know where mine are.
And I could go home right now and find them. But
Me too.
He's just not ready to share them with us yet, I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, didn't he promise that he would, though? I mean, I think he gave a pinky swear.
I believe it was 190 days ago that he promised that the papers would be forthcoming, and we're still waiting for them here in Connecticut.
Yeah, by the way, those are the minutes clock. We have there in the corner, you'll see it, and we're going to keep track. There they are. Whoops. Whoa, I just lost my finger. They're right there in the corner. Those are the minutes that have passed since Chris Dodd made that promise, and we're going to hold him to that, because I'd sure like to see those. Gosh, it must be a very big house he's put them in.
I think he's got a townhouse in D.C.
Sure.
and a house on Main Street in a little town here in Connecticut, East Haddam.
Here's the real problem as I see it, Rick, and I don't know how you feel about it, but the problem that I have with this is the way Chris Dodd is wagging his finger to everybody else. Listen to this on what he's just said recently.
Our markets are only as strong as those who regulate them and the laws and values which market participants observe. Going forward, the American people need to know that this committee is committed to strengthening regulation, rebuilding confidence, and above all, sending a clear message to investors across the world that the era of don't ask, don't tell on Wall Street is over.
My question to you is, how does Chris Dodd sleep at night?
Well, Glenn, I think that's the problem here in Connecticut, that although there's a fair amount of goodwill towards this senator here still, every day you turn on the radio or pick up the newspaper and see him making a pronouncement, whether it's the Wall Street bonuses or the mortgage lending, and yet he's not willing to share with us this very basic thing that everybody who owns a home can relate to.
Right.
What kind of deal did you get? Maybe he didn't get a good deal. Maybe he really, in the end, didn't get a good deal. We could clear this up in a matter of minutes if we wanted to.
Okay, explain the Friends of Angelo. Why people think that he got a good deal. And I'm with you. He probably didn't get a good deal. The Friends of Angelo was a special program set up by Countrywide Financial that big shots got a special deal. They were whisked through the whole mortgage process and given more favorable rates than maybe Rick Green, columnist at the Hartford Courant. And I spoke to a guy who was familiar with the deal that Chris Dodd got. His name is Bob Feinberg. He's in California. And he said absolutely Senator Dodd knew he was getting favorable treatment from Countrywide. Now, that's not what the senator is saying. Chris Dodd, if you happen to be watching tonight, I just want you to know if you need some help, we can send some people over. I don't know, where you might have left those papers, but we can help go through your house if you'd like to. I'm just willing to be a helper here. So if we could just close things out. Rick, thank you very much. And one more time with our theme for Chris Dodd.
Tell me where in the world are
Chris Dodd's mortgage papers.